Hey everyone, we're going to try out the smoker today. As you can see, like I said in the last video, it's a couple days later. It's snowed since then. The weather, not necessarily the nicest today. But I mean, any day is a good day for barbecue. So I got the burning just about done on the Weber here. I want to see how hot it would get. So this is just with charcoal, so it's about 500 degrees. And everything should be burnt off pretty much on there. I'm going to wrap the diffuser plate with some tin foil just to keep the drippings and stuff off of it. One thing is, like, that's not that hot. Pretty crazy how good that insulates. So I'll be back in a few minutes with what we're cooking today. So we got 3 different racks of ribs here today. The first spice we use is ancho and lime. Other one we used is maple miso. So I'm going to try and make some like Korean ribs or something like that. And the last one is carne asada. So try that out as well. I like the Epicure spices. The one thing I don't like about them is there's not much salt in them, which is good for everything except for this. So these have been sitting overnight, so they should be good to go. Alright. So I'm just going to put some Lowry seasoning salt on them. And give them a bit of a bark. Tenderize it a bit more. Over. So I'm going to do that for each rack. We've got 3 of them, obviously. And yeah, we'll throw them on the smoker. So we'll be back in a minute. So I got the fire going pretty good here. I threw on some cherry chunks. We'll do that today. And then, yeah. I did wrap this with tin foil. Just make sure this isn't hot if you're doing this, so you have one of these. And then poke the holes through. Hope I got enough room in here. Kind of want to make sure that nothing's touching if you can, meat wise. So lay it out there. We'll come back in a couple hours and see how those are doing. I should mention one thing with this, the Weber Summit Kamado. You want to have this over here with the 2 arrows. So you reach your temperature, and then this is for your smoke setting. So turn it back down there. And then to drain your ash pot, you just turn it over to the side here like this. There's 3 fins inside that will drain the ashes out. So it's been about 3 hours now. They're hovering steady. So start pulling them off and wrap them up. Oh yeah, delicious. I'll get those in some foil and some barbecue sauce and some other concoctions, and get them back on there and let them cook in the juices for a while. These ones are the miso ribs. So what I'm going to do is on the back side of these, I'm going to put some brown sugar, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of Worcestershire, some honey, and some garlic. So I don't want too much of this because it can get pretty strong. Just a little bit of soy sauce too. I'm going to flip them over. Same on the back. Then have some garlic. Some garlic. Some of that on there. Some brown sugar. Over one at a time. Did this all at once, but that's okay. Some garlic on the meat side. Add as much as you want. I like garlic, so I put lots. Brown sugar. And honey. So the honey, I just microwaved it for a bit. Pour that all over there. Just so it's good. And flows pretty evenly. Then depending how sweet you want this, just gonna have to go by your own taste. Flip that back over. You want to cook this meat side down so it's sitting in everything. Put a little bit of honey on the back side here too. And you want to wrap it up. So we're at about 4 hours now. They're all unwrapped back on there. So we're just going to glaze them and let them sit in here a little higher heat for about half an hour. And then should be good to go from there. You can see already they're falling apart pretty much. Yeah, should be delicious. Ribs are all finished. See there's nice smoking in there. I think they turned out pretty good. Quick little taste test. Yep, delicious.